Okay, so okay, gents, are you ready? Okay, all right. So lads, we have what we learned off earlier was x cubed minus y cubed is x minus y, x squared plus xy plus y squared. Okay, and to verify that you have the correct one, you just multiply it out and it comes back out the same. Now there are two of these. There's a second one that we need to know as well. And the second one is x cubed plus y cubed. And it's x plus y. And then it's x squared minus xy minus y squared. Is that cool, you guys? Okay. Oh, wait. No. Oh, that's wrong. That's right. All right. Now, how do I verify if this is wrong or right? I'm going to multiply it back out. And if it's wrong, then I know I know I've done the wrong one. It only takes a minute. You should do it every time when you can. So just go x cubed minus x squared y plus xy squared. Now that's yx squared, isn't it? Or x squared y. The two of them cancel. I'm in business. Xy squared and then y cubed. And I'm seeing all of them cancelling each other. Okay. So when I multiply that back out, okay, when I multiplied all that back out, I see that those middle parts cancelling out. Okay. Yep. So which one? Sorry, I'll go through. I'll go through with a highlighter. You say when. Okay. This line here. Up one. No. I just had to prove me. Sure. I just multiplied it out and it worked out perfectly. So definitely not. Yes. See this? Oh, sorry. I see what you said. Sorry, my fault. I saw what you said there. That's a plus, and that's a plus. Sorry, my fault. I actually got mixed up with the one that's down here. It's all perfect. Don't worry about that little part at the end, which we just fixed. Sorry, guys. The reason I know it's correct is it matches the one on the left. So it's a pre-made formula. So the part I'm going to highlight in blue is a pre-made formula. Okay. So this is a pre-made formula, and what I'm doing is I'm checking that this formula is correct. So I'm multiplying out the right-hand side. And since it turns back into the original formula, then I know it's perfect. Earlier on today, it was x squared minus y squared, the difference of two squares from junior cert. But in these questions on the board, it's cubics. Yeah, yeah, I'm about to get there now. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let me show you. So the numbers they're going to be using, guys, are the following. They're going to be using these type of numbers. So they're going to be using cube numbers. Okay, so 1 cubed, 2 cubed, 3 cubed, whatever, and 9 cubed, and sorry, 9 cubed and 10 cubed. All right, so ready? So 1, 8, 27, what's the 9 cubed? 729 and 1,000, okay? Okay, so guys, they're the type of numbers they're using, all right? So if I want to make one of these questions up, just like that, right? Here's what I'll do. Actually, I'll just use one of them. 37, all right? I'll use 37 right here. So C37, 8a cubed plus 27b cubed. See the way both those numbers are on my list? Yeah? And it says factorize fully. So this is an addition of cubes. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change this. Now, if you aren't sure, press this button here. It's called the cube root button. So press shift to activate the yellow buttons, and then press the square root button. And see the small tree? So press cube root of a. What's the cube root of a? Anybody? 2. That means 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 will give you 8. So what's 2a multiplied by 2a multiplied by another 2a? If you multiply, it's 8. Yeah. There we are, yeah. 2 by, so it's 4a squared, then multiplied by another 2a, and then you get your 8a cubed. Is that okay? Now, the next thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to do the same thing for 27. What do you think 27 is? Yeah, who said 3? Yeah. 3b cubed. You close that. Close the door. Please, thanks. Okay, guys. Now, next thing, guys. These, would everybody agree that that is 2 cubes added together? Okay? And we saw, this one earlier. This is the equation I'm going to use. Okay? I believe it was, I believe it was x plus y. It was x squared. It was minus xy. And then plus y, is it? Y squared. Now, anywhere you see x, replace it with what? 2a. Anywhere you see y, 3b. Now here's the tricky part, all right? X squared, that's 2a, 2b squared, which means 2a multiplied by 2a, which is 4a squared. Good job. And then the xy part is minus 2a times 3b. Stay focused if you can. I know it's difficult. And yeah. So what do we get there, guys? Minus 6ab. And finally, 3b, 2b squared. Anybody? 3b by 3b. 9b squared. Okay? Now, once again, guys, if I actually had the time, you probably won't an exam, but if you were to multiply these all out again, let's say you had 5 minutes to kill at the end of the exam, what you do is it should turn back into the original 8a cubed plus 27b cubed. It will turn back into that. Okay? Now, here's what we want you to do next, all right? I'll start it off and I'll start it off for you, and you guys finish it, okay? So, with all these questions, guys, you're going to look at, is it a positive or a negative? Okay? So, what did I do there? I did 37, and I'm about to do 54 is pretty killer as well, to be honest. I'll do 39. Okay? I'll do 39 and 43, okay? Yes. Oh, the cube root? Okay. You look for this button here. Okay? And that button is in yellow, isn't it? Look at the square root button. It's yellow. You press this button here. You press the yellow button. And does everybody see 1,000 there in question 39? So put in 1,000. Okay? Sorry, that's 10,000. You put in 1,000, you get 10. That means when you multiply 10 by itself 3 times, you get 1,000. Is that okay? So what we're changing this question to, lads, is the following. We're changing this question to 10x to be cubed. 10x multiplied by 10x multiplied by another 10x will get you 1,000x cubed. What about the 729? Just use your calculator. Cube root 729. Okay. 9. Is that okay with you guys? Now, what I want you guys to do is I want you to finish it off, all right? And I'll give you the scaffold for finishing it off. Okay? Or I'll give you the equation to There you go, guys. All right, I'm going to pause it here. You guys. And so I'm just going to take the end, and I'll take questions at the end, right? So here's what we're going to do. We'll make a little list, all right? Can I start? 10x, a squared. Multiply 10x by 10x, and what you get? 100x squared, okay? Likewise, b is 9, and b squared will be u1. Then it's just a matter of filling in the numbers. It's going to be 10x minus 9, a squared, guys, 100, x squared, ab, and then b squared, 81. Is that right with you guys? All right. Now, that's your answer in a nutshell, okay? Check the back of the book, that's it. Yes. It asks me to multiply a by b. If a is 10x and b is 9, 10 multiplied by 9 is 90, and then there's your x. Oh, it's okay. Keep asking, please. Just keep asking. Okay. Red or black? Yeah. Red. Yeah. That is it. That's a pre-rehearsed formula. It's in. You just have it learnt off, and you use it anytime you see the difference of two cubes. Yeah, it's on page 9 of your book, pre-learned. Okay. Now, guys, I'll give you an example. Right. See see question 43 that somebody was talking to me about earlier. Okay. 43 is really difficult. Okay. Now look at this. Here's all we can say about 43. Every single question here is a cube, with the exception of question 43. So question 43 must be one step away from turning it into a cubic question. Is there any letter in common? Exactly. Okay. And is there any number? We'll start small with the numbers. They're both even, aren't they? So if they're both even, why don't I just try divide by 2? 2. It will work. All right. Just give me a second. 2a. Take out 2a. Okay. And what do we have left over then? 27 a cubed. Okay. So when you take it out, sorry, the word take out, I mean, is divide 2 into 54. Okay. Now divide 2 into 432. Okay. And that's a b cubed there, yeah? Now, here's what I want you guys to do. Using the formula that we discussed earlier. So this blue part here, only the blue part, I want you, now, as you said, if you're doing this in a test, you have a formula rehearsed off by heart. And the formula you have rehearsed off by heart is that this is a plus, and you're going to do, what's it called, x cubed plus y cubed. And then you're going to take out this formula and use it. Okay? One sec, lads. So that's the formula you have learned, you have off by heart. Okay? And once again, the only way to check that you've learned it off by heart is to multiply it out and make sure that it equals, both sides equal each other. Now, one last thing before we do this. What do I have to turn the 27 into? What do I turn 27a cubed into? 3a to be cubed. What do I turn the 216 into? And I already divided, actually, you're right. You could have divided that by 3, couldn't you? We could have taken out 6, couldn't we? Could have taken out 6. Yeah, that's a valid point. So for argument's sake, imagine that I didn't see that. Okay, I'm just going to continue on for a second, right? So imagine I didn't see that. What is the cube root of 216? 6, is it? Okay. So what I'd like you to do is just continue on like you didn't see, like that. Was it 9 could be taken out or 6 could be taken out? So what I want you guys to do here is that 6. I know the 6 and the B look a lot alike there, but we'll see what we can do. I want you guys to do the that part there in yellow on your own now. Do the part in yellow using the yellow formula. Everybody cool with that? And now I'll take some questions. I think a good idea might be to do something like this. Did anybody say x is 3a? Did you do that? Did you say x squared is 9a squared? Y is 6b, and then y squared is 36b squared, okay? Now, that makes my job easy, because now I can look at this. Just hold off a question for a second, right? I can do 3a plus 6b, yeah? Okay. And then, what's x squared? 9a squared. Yeah. What's x, y, lads? X multiplied by y. So what is 3a by 6b? Yeah, exactly. One is 18ab. Good job. All right. And then y squared, lads. Now, some of you are probably wondering, remember that extra 2 you're talking about earlier? What happens if I just look at this one here? Or sorry, the extra 3, so to speak. What can I take out of the two of them? 3. So I can do 3a plus 2b. And I think I can take 9 out of that. You see all the numbers there? They're all divisible by 9, are they? So that means to me that when I did the 2a, that to me tells me I could have thought of a much bigger number that would have worked as well. I just didn't happen to come across it as well. So here's what we do. 2ab, what's that then? 4b squared. Now, I won't get full marks for that either. What do I have to combine here and here? The 9 and the 3 to become what? 27. Then you have your a plus 2b, your a squared minus 2ab plus 4b squared. Is that clear with you guys? Yeah. And that is finally the end of the sum. Yes. Here, up here. Arguably, you could lose a mark or two. Okay. Now, yeah, sorry.